So today we have a different format, and today's focus, our music, meditation, and these readings are all about planting seeds, nothing more. We can't possibly know how our words, our actions, our positive attitudes towards and about others take on a life of their own, flourishing and multiplying. Whatever grows will grow. We may not know about that growth. We might not be around or aware of the roots taking hold. It may take years, literally, for the seeds to collect, nourishing each positive seed upon seed, until the message of self-worth plants itself deeply enough to support the necessary growth. Whatever dies will die. The Gospel of Matthew reveals the parable of the farmer scattering seed, where many seeds were planted that did not survive. In chapter 13, verses 4 to 7, Jesus is sharing the story about a farmer who scattered seeds on a footpath, and the birds came and ate them. He scattered them on shallow soil with rock beneath, and the seeds could not deepen their roots, so withered away. Other seeds fell among thorns, and the larger plants prevented their growth. The parable ends with the seeds falling on fertile soil and flourishing. How we treat one another can be the seeds of love. How we behold the divine in another are the seeds of life. How we hold the mirror for someone, showing them their goodness, their wisdom, their kindness, are the seeds of great inspiration. A place of infinite possibilities. The greatest gift we can give to one another is to believe in each other and the endless possibilities of our lives. So please take a moment to listen to these quotes, which I share with you. I think they're going to be on the screen too. A thought, even a possibility, can shatter and transform us. Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche. It's the possibility that keeps me going, not the guarantee. Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook. If we all did the things we are really capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Thomas A. Edison. The thing the 60s did was to show us the possibilities and the responsibility that we all had. It wasn't the answer. It just gave us a glimpse of the possibility. John Lennon. Dreams are what guide us. Art is what defines us. Math is what makes it all possible. And love is what lights our way. Mike Norton. The possible's slow fuse is lit by the imagination. Emily Dickinson. I am too much of a skeptic to deny the possibility of anything. Thomas Henry Huxley. If nature has taught us anything, it is that the impossible is probable. Ilyas Kassam. Let's continue in this open-hearted way of being as we watch this video selected just for us. Be a Mr. Jensen.
One that's always stuck out to me, though, was when I was about 10 years old, and I was at school, and I struggled. And I didn't struggle with English, math, or science. I struggled holding still. And I would try to listen, focus, and process ideas, but I couldn't help myself. And to be honest, I would sit there, and then I would just start tapping. And the students in the class would look at me and they'd say, "Hey, stop tapping." months all over the world, my whole college education was paid for with drugs mixed in my hand. Just because of a single moment in time when somebody believed in me. And he saw something in me that I didn't see within myself. And from that moment, I learned that there's a difference between being the best in the world and being the best for the world.
In this video, Mr. Jensen did not see a troubled, hyperactive, problem child. He looked beyond appearances to see the possibility in this boy. He gave the child a different way to look at himself. He planted seeds. Daniel Namad's song goes on to say, "Whatever works will work. Whatever flies will fly. Whatever fails will fail. What's meant to soar will soar. We are planting seeds and nothing more." We are, each one of us, planting seeds every day. Let us be intentional with what we are planting. Let us allow our seeds to be positive, possibility-filled, seeds of love and life. Let us always see the best in others and find ways to reveal this best to them. We end now with these quotes. Man often becomes what he believes himself to be. If I keep on saying to myself that I cannot do a certain thing, it is possible that I may end by really becoming incapable of doing it. On the contrary, if I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. Mahatma Gandhi. I dwell in possibility. Emily Dickinson. You do not need to know precisely what is happening or exactly where it is all going. What you need is to recognize the possibilities and challenges offered by the present moment and to embrace them with courage, faith, and hope. Thomas Merton. Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning. Gloria Steinem. A disciple can never imitate his guide's steps. You have your own way of living your life, of dealing with problems, and of winning. Teaching is only demonstrating that it is possible. Learning is making it possible for yourself. Paulo Coelho, The Pilgrimage. If you want your destiny to be greater than your history, give no credence to history and all credence to possibility. Alan Cohen. As the sun knows, even the sky is not the limit. Rashid Ogunlaru. Well, the sky is not the limit. We are, each one of us, infinite in possibilities. Let us all be Mr. Jensens. I close with this note from Nimish Patel, who we lovingly know as Nemo. Dearest Reverend Debris and the Unity of the Keys congregation, love you all. Thank you for treating the world as your family and planting seeds of love and compassion in all you do. I am forever grateful for my time with you in Key West. Love, 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 Nemo. May 20th, 2017. And so it is, and so we are, planting seeds.